Hello everyone, my name is Awa and this is my small channel where I knit and talk about my knitting, also show my knitting as well. Uh, Thank you very much for opening this video. Today I'm filming a small short podcast about some of my knitting updates, almost finished works and some plans for the rest of the month. I hope you will enjoy it. I hope you will watch till the end. Let me tell you about my whips. That's a little bit of, well, actually not a little bit. That's what I'm working on right now. If you have seen the previous video, I showed that I'm working on test knit of the cardigan, Dunes cardigan, and I can say that that is 98% finished work, 99% finished work. It's already even blocked, not steamed but blocked. And the only two things I need to do is hide, check if the I cords are all the same length as they are, like all are equal, and hide the tails in this case, if they are, or change them a bit. Steam it and take photos. That's my most favorite part of the knitting, probably. And I wanna show you this for almost finished work today. Maybe some previous. That's honestly my favorite part of the knitting, is weaving in tails, cutting all the little threads. I really like doing it once, as soon as I finish the garment itself. So much pleasure in that. So much pleasure in that. So it's almost ready. I need to do I-cord and that's ready. Tips I made. I will show it in my final August knitting vlog. But I must say, it was very long to do. I'm very happy it's done. And I'm happy that I have almost a month and part of September, I guess, for my climate zone to wear this summer cardigan. So that is still not finished work. And also in my previous vlog, I mentioned that I want to knit on the knitting machine some very basic sweater from the yarn I got also in the previous month, and that's 95% finished work. Everything is knitted. Uh, almost everything is joined already. I just have like 2/3 of the neckline, even less, almost half of the neckline to stitch, and then I will need to wash it and block it. And I'm so happy that yesterday we fixed our washing machine, because the swatch I made I washed with washing machine, and it's not for every yarn, but for the yarn like that it's very important. If you want to have the same result as you calculated with the swatch, you need to wash it the same way. So I was waiting quite impatiently if it will be fixed or not, or I will have to wait, or I will have to experiment and still wash it with hands and see what happens. But yeah, it's done. The machine is fixed, and as soon as I will stitch the neckline, I will be able to block it. I want to remind you that I'm making this sweater from 100% cashmere, which I bought in Italy in last month, and I had like 500 grams of that, 550 almost, and I am surprised, but I have 150 grams left after I knitted all the swatches and the sweater, approximately, or 100 grams, I don't remember for sure, but at least 100 grams in that quantity, I'm sure. That means that I can make clothes and maybe something else. I'm always happy to have some leftovers of yarn, but after some time I'm struggling to do something with them, especially when it's like, I don't know, less than 100. You can't really do anything. You have to combine with something, and for example this white yarn, well, creamy yarn, it was waiting for a company to be joined in one piece for 2 years before I got leftovers of the green yarn from my t-shirt, because they're mixed of linens, and you can't really like join it in jacquard or in color work or anything else. And the meters, the thickness of the yarn, it was also quite not very ordinary. So yes, it had to wait a bit, but yeah, it happens. So here, I don't know, it can be once used in color work, but probably I will try to do gloves with that, because I would like to have cashmere gloves. Who wouldn't? I would. So that is also almost finished object, and I hope I will have some fresh days after I will block it, so I can make some photos. But I was trying it on already. It's nice, it's nice. And that's all for almost finished works. What else I have is, yeah. I don't remember if I showed it in the previous video, but on my machine also, yeah, in summer it's a bit easier to knit with a machine than with a very warm yarn. So on my machine I have knitted swatch, and I already start making some construction works for the sweater I want to do, and then I realized one mistake I did. I was supposed to use 4 threads of yarn in this part, in the bottom part, in the rib, but for the English rib or fisherman's rib, I was supposed to use 3 threads. I forgot, and I used all 4. So now I need to redo the. Oh, I need to redo the swatch to see better, because that's too thick. Yeah, too thick. So that's unfortunately paused for a little bit. As soon as I manage to have some time with my machine, I will do it. And that's the swatch when you are generous, impatient to start working, and want to do everything perfect. That's why you are making. Well, I'm making very big gouge swatches. And that's when you realize that you already spent too many yarn on that. You can't risk spending more. That's my second. I'm not sure, but maybe I even tried 2 tensions here. 2 tensions. So it's 2 swatches in one. Shame on me, but what's done is done. And also, since currently I have finished the knitting part of the Dunes cardigan, and I don't stitch, I don't do stitching works in the evenings. Usually I do it at daylight, because I'm still not always sure about what I'm doing. I need to check with the pattern, with the tutorials. And the other work in progress I have is my merino cardigan, which I am also able only to work on during the daytime, when I can have a seat at the table with a chart, which is actually on the laptop. So it's every row I need to check the chart. It is not something you can knit while watching TV in the evening, especially if you are not alone. When I'm alone, I can do it. I can pause movie every row to check on the chart. But if I'm not alone, I don't want to do that. So I needed some stocking stitch. I needed something very easy to do, and I cast it on. First of all, I made several swatches. Found the needles which are good for me for this pattern, and I cast it on. It's the pattern called, if you don't write it in English, it is the father's jumper, something like that. It's a bit unusual way of knitting for me, because that's this part of the sweater. So the sleeve, not the sleeve yet. It's not the sleeve. It's just the shoulder. Yes, I'm knitting the shoulder, the back shoulder. Then I will knit one more like that to the left, and then I don't know, I don't remember, but I guess something on the back, with the back. But yeah, I casted it on because it's very easy for now. Right now I'm just knitting like that. And I wanted to talk about the yarn I'm using. I had this yarn almost for a year. I couldn't find not couldn't find what to use it for. Uh, Originally, it was taken for another sweater where the gauge was perfect for this yarn. I tried it. I made a swatch, but unfortunately, after some time of watching at the swatch, I realized that the cables, because the sweater is supposed to, it says cable sweater, the cables are not as visible when the yarn is a bit the color like that. Well, I think I can bring it and show you, and then we continue. So, unfortunately, me and modern technologies are not very good friends, although I used to think the other way. But I've been filming the part since I brought this swatch. Well, I have not been filming, but I thought I am filming. I hope I'm capable of repeating all that. More or less, as far as I remember, I talked about all that. And I only start talking about this jumper. So originally I got this yarn. By the way, the yarn itself, let's say, it is called camel tweed, and there are 58% of camel hair, 22% of merino, and the rest 20% of polyamide, which I hope makes it very warm because of camel. Polyamide most likely allows it to be washed in the washing machine. I'm not sure if I will risk it or not, but I will try on the swatch for sure. Also, I never worked with camel yarn before, but as far as I remember, it should work a bit the same as alpaca when you, so like, I don't know how to say, but it helps you to keep your warmth and preventing the coldness to go through it. So it's not just warming it, it's keeping your warmth inside. Like between the sweater and your body. But I might be wrong, I don't know. So originally I bought this yarn for a very pretty sweater, and I made a swatch. I don't know if you will be able to see it nicely. If no, I will add additional clip with more details of that. It should be all like that, and I like it very much. But like I said, after some time of watching at this swatch, it's on my swatch desk, I realized that I don't really see the cables, the pattern, unfortunately. And maybe the color itself is quite dominant for it to be with some pattern like that. So I decided it would work nicely in stockinette stitch, which I actually find it really does. It has tweed effect because it's camel tweed, and it shows off nicely. And here for this sweater, since I still want this sweater, I just I think eventually I will find more suitable yarn for that, even the color, just another color. By this time, as far as I remember, the author already changed the pattern since I bought it the first time. It was bottom up, like working the round, but bottom up. And now it is knitted top down, starting with the neckline, and the fit itself got way more generous for woman's body. Like it's not just two squares now. That she made it some short rolls to make it all fit very well. So now I want to knit it even more, but right now I don't have good yarn. I have some stash, but after I finish that, I will think of that. And yes, here I don't remember if I already said or not. I'm knitting a sweater called like father's jumper, and I will see what it will be. For now, I'm slightly afraid it's a bit oversized. I will see if I will go down one size or not, because I'm not sure I want that big sweater, but I will see. That's the shoulder parts. I think after I will have two of them, I will I will join it a little bit just to see just to see the width of the back and if I am comfortable with that. So that is almost all about my whips. I have already mentioned my merino cardigan. I almost didn't work on it because it is too hot for that, unfortunately. The yarn like that, it's treated to be worked on the machine, and it's just okay. It's a bit rough, and it has no real hair until you wash it, so I don't feel hot from working with that. But drops air, if you ever work with it, it's like it's a cord of fur, let's say, and it's just a bit even sticky when your fingers are a bit sweaty because it's too hot. So I decided to put it a bit away. I made several rolls in one of the fresh days. That's all. That's my evening projects. That's my machine projects, and that's all. That will be all my plans. I hope in the final video of this month I will have at least 2 or maybe even 3 finished works. Not that, but one sweater on the machine, maybe. Yeah, and I hope I will see you in the next video, by the way. I'm thinking about the types of video I would like to post on YouTube and the schedule of these videos. For now, I think I would like to have one short knitting podcast, some like mid-month updates of works in progress, like right now. And in the end of the month, I would like to film a knitting vlog where I would be able to add some of the videos from not daily life, like not daily routine, but if I go out, if I see something nice, some videos of the cities and nature maybe. And for now, probably it would be a bit like that. I hope you like it. And for now, that's all. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a thumbs up. And if you are interested in my final works with especially June cardigans, because I think it's gorgeous, I would wait for you in my next video. Okay, have a good end of the summer, have a good knitting, and goodbye. Bye bye.